Marvel's Loki Season 2 will be with us by the end of the year, but that doesn't mean that merchandise and early looks at things aren't going to hit the net because the series was scheduled for the end of spring/early summer. So let's talk about some crazy and interesting new, directions that they're taking this season in. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. So I will have the images linked down below so you guys can see them in full quality, even though they are somewhat crap quality, but I guess you take what you can get, right? So yeah, we got some images to highlight the TVA. Of course, our main cast here working at the TVA, and the biggest standout here that everybody is focusing on is Agent Mobius, aka Owen Wilson, and his character, who seems to be wearing some sort of giant containment suit slash apparatus slash astronaut suit. I don't know how to describe this. You guys can see it. There's definitely something going on here with his character probably being in this to keep himself from, I'm gonna guess, being like pruned in a universe or something. Like, that's the only thing I could think of. Like, maybe you can remain in there for a certain amount of time before everything officially disappears, and this kind of contains him in it. Because we've heard some rumors about them possibly going to pruned universes and seeing what's left over, slash sort of the whole incursion universes, which we saw in Doctor Strange 2. So if they're going to make it a little bit different, where maybe some people can't live in them, this would honestly make sense. And we also see just like this work banner. It's not a work banner. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very reminiscent of those old posters that's like, work harder and you will be set for life. You know, those posters you see in like the 60s, 70s, somewhat in the 80s that are like, the workforce comes together for all humanity or whatever. It's those types of like almost propaganda posters. And I get a little bit of sense of the propaganda here, especially with it, because they remind me of some of the old Soviet Union Russian propaganda posters, just draped in orange everywhere, which again, I do like here. So it's looking pretty cool. There's some pretty crazy stuff going on here in terms of marketing and what they're showing us, but that just gets us more excited, I think.